Good morning, boys and girls. It's your Dean of Students, Mr. Kaman, coming to you again today as we continue along on our remote learning journey. And believe it or not, we're already getting close to the end of our first week within this remote learning journey. And so, one thing I'd like everyone to do is just take a moment to think to themselves, maybe talk with someone if there's someone around you can talk with, but be honest and ask yourself, how is everything going with this remote learning journey? Are you getting better? What are some things you could do to try and get better? Have you been reaching out to your teachers for help? And these are questions that can just help guide you for times that maybe you get stuck or maybe you're having a hard time. What are some things you can do to help find a solution to that? Okay. And a lot of that I think is going to do with reaching out to your teachers. But what I have been seeing, and I mentioned this previously, that, you know, not surprised because I know how awesome our students are, but amazed at the things we have been getting done and what teachers are asking me to do and what you're able to do through this remote learning has been impressive. So, what it tells me is we're doing a great job of exercising that brain. That all important muscle, that brain is still getting its exercise. We're not taking days off. We're not getting lazy with it just because we're not inside of baton. In fact, it's the opposite. You're still working hard on it. So, what I want to take a moment to discuss is remember, it's important we need to take care of our whole body. Okay. I know we're taking care of the brain if you're working in your Google classrooms and in other places your teachers are asking you to work, but are you doing things to keep yourself active, to keep your whole body healthy? So are you getting your exercise? Are you getting permission and getting outside? Are you having recess? Okay, I know it's not the same recess that we would have at Baton, but you still have to give yourself that time to run around, to play games, to be active and keep yourself healthy. And then you have to also have a plan, just like we have a plan for inside recess. How are you going to stay active on days that you can't get outside because of the rain or the weather or whatever it may be? Um, are you doing jumbo jacks, push ups? You could do dances, anything to get yourself moving around and staying active. It is important that we take care of our whole body. And if you need ideas, I know we have great gym teachers that you can reach out to who can help you out and give you some tips of what you can do to keep yourself healthy during this time. Another thing I want to do is take a quick look at our BBO, and I'm going to go all the way down here to our last belief of own it and look at the second behavior where it says find solutions, no BCD. And boys and girls, let's remember that BCD stands for blaming, complaining, and defending. And if you ever have a problem, blaming is never going to solve that problem. If you have a problem, complaining is never going to solve that problem, and defending is never going to help solve that problem either. Remember, we want to be problem solvers. We are working to find solutions. So when we look at being active, for example, we can't blame the fact that we don't have our sports right now, or there's not as many places to go, and we could come up with all these different reasons for why we're not staying active. It's not going to help us find the solution of how to stay active. So work on finding solutions. Remember that BCD is never going to help you along the way. So if you catch yourself doing that, think, is this helping me solve my problem? You'll find out it's not, and then you can move on and get back to being a problem solver. I want to pull up real quick here. I did send out an email to every student at Baton today, just so you had my email. If there's a time you want to reach out, or if you have a question for me, things you'd like to share with me, or even if you just want to say hello, feel free to send me an email. I will respond back to everybody. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to develop my own routine of when I can check these emails and when I'm going to send them back. So if you send one and you don't get a response right away, don't worry. It doesn't mean I'm not going to respond. I'm just working on my routine of when I'm going to check these and when I'm going to send back out. So I would love to hear from you, and I will respond to you if you send me something. So to finish up for today, like we do every day, I'd like to end with the Baton Memorial Elementary Pledge. Let's make sure we're working hard, everybody, to keep staying together, having a relentless pursuit of growth, and owning it, and then we will make it a great day. So go ahead and say it along with me. At Baton Memorial Elementary School, we work together to do great things for others. We have a relentless pursuit of growth to get better every day. We own it. We own our actions and choices. We want to be the best versions of ourselves. Have a great day, everyone.